promised a land. He promised a nation. He promised that they would be a blessing to all nations. And that blessing, that promise, that election is passed down from Abraham to Isaac and then to Jacob. So God, according to his covenant promise and his covenant word, sovereignly elected Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob through the 12 tribes of Israel to Moses, who led the people out of Egypt with Aaron by his side. And the Israelites are now being led by Joshua into the promised land to finally fulfill the promise God had given to Israel 500 years according to his sovereign election. But it all began with that sovereign election. No one forced God. No one coerced him. No one influenced him. It was God's will. It was God's choice. It was God's purpose. This thing that God did for Abraham, this amazing gift of election, is a type and an image of what God has done for us through his Son, Jesus Christ. God chose a Savior to save a particular people. Just as he chose Abraham to lead his family, and Isaac and Jacob and Moses to lead the Israelites into the promised land, so now God has chosen a Savior to save a particular people. And he is that one Savior. Jesus Christ, the Son of God, is the one Savior. He is a victorious leader. And the promise of a new land is not necessarily just a physical land, but the promise of a greater land, a greater dwelling place. God chose a Savior for us. Joshua led the Israelites in the Old Testament. His Hebrew name was Yehoshua, means Yahweh saves. And Jesus leads the church. Jesus leads the church in the New Testament, and his name is Yeshua, which means Yahweh saves. The point is, Joshua is a type and a figure of Jesus. He is a shadow of what Jesus is to be. Jesus is the greater Joshua. Jesus is the greater leader. Jesus is the greater Savior. He is the one leading us to a greater dwelling place. Joshua